Welcome back to FM Coins, the place where small pocket change turns into unbelievable fortune. Today's video is going to blow your mind, because we're talking about the most valuable Jefferson nickels coins, so rare, so mysterious, and so insanely valuable that a few of them have sold for prices most people can only dream of. These are the nickels that can transform an ordinary person into a millionaire without them even realizing what was in their hand. Just imagine this for a second. You're holding a simple 5-cent coin, something you've seen thousands of times, something so common that people don't even bother picking it up from the floor. But hidden inside this ordinary coin could be an ultra-rare minting error worth tens of thousands of dollars. It could be a wartime silver nickel that looks normal but is actually valued at over 100,000. Or it might even be one of those legendary pieces that collectors have hunted for decades, coins that have crossed the $1 million mark because of one tiny, almost invisible detail. And here's the crazy part. People just like you have already found these coins in pocket change, in coffee jars, in old drawers, in their father's coin box, even in random bank rolls they picked up out of curiosity. These discoveries weren't made by experts. They were made by normal people who simply knew what to look for. That's exactly why today's video is so important. Because if you miss even a single second, you might miss the exact error, the exact date, or the exact mint mark that could make your Jefferson nickel worth a life-changing amount of money. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the rarest dates, the specific minting mistakes, the hidden markers, the sharp details, jaw-dropping treasure. So sit tight, turn up the volume, and watch this video till the very end, because the next valuable Jefferson nickel might already be in your pocket. And after this video, you'll finally know how to find it. Our first coin on this incredible list is the legendary 1939D Jefferson nickel, a coin that has fascinated collectors for decades and continues to be one of the most sought-after nickels in the world. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1939D had a relatively limited mintage compared to other years, which instantly makes it rare and highly desirable. But what truly sets this coin apart are its unique characteristics, tiny details in the design and minting that turn an ordinary nickel into a highly valuable collector's treasure. One of the reasons this coin is so valuable is its condition. Over the years, when such a nickel appears in auctions, the bidding can escalate into astonishing amounts. Some examples have sold for over $100,000, and the rarest, perfectly graded specimens have even been known to surpass $1 million. Just think about that, a single nickel, no bigger than your thumb, holding a value that can rival a luxury car or even a small house. But the story of the 1939D Jefferson nickel goes beyond just numbers. Every detail on the coin tells a story. The strong profile of Thomas Jefferson, the iconic Monticello building on the reverse, and even the subtle variations in the minting process that make each coin unique. Collectors prize these tiny imperfections and variations because they hold the key to a coin's rarity, authenticity, and historic significance. And here's something even more fascinating. This coin isn't just a collectible. It's a piece of history. It survived decades in circulation, passing through countless hands, witnessing years of change, yet retaining its charm and value. That's why, for serious collectors, the 1939D isn't just a coin, it's a dream, a symbol of luck, history, and opportunity. So, if you thought nickels were just pocket change, think again. This 1939D Jefferson nickel is a shining example of how history. And now, get ready, because the next coin on our list is even rarer, and its story might just blow your mind. Next up on our list is the ultra-rare 1950D Jefferson nickel, a coin that has become a legend among collectors. Minted at the Denver Mint during a time when coin production was ramping up, only a small fraction of these nickels survived in excellent condition, making it a true gem for anyone lucky enough to find one. What makes the 1950D so extraordinary are its subtle minting features and variations. Experts spend hours examining every line, every detail on the Monticello and Jefferson profiles to authenticate these coins. Even a tiny difference can drastically affect its value, turning a coin worth a few dollars into a collector's treasure worth hundreds of thousands. Auction records for the 1950D are nothing short of astounding. High-grade examples, especially those with sharp details and original luster, have sold for over $200,000. And coins with exceptional certification can climb even higher. This nickel is a perfect example of how rarity, condition, and history combine to create incredible value in a seemingly ordinary coin. Beyond the money, the 1950 Jefferson nickel tells a fascinating story of post-war America, of a nation growing, minting coins that would later become highly prized collectibles, and of the journey of a coin that survived decades in pockets, drawers, and collections before finally reaching auction halls, making it a piece of history you can literally hold in your hand. Stay tuned, because the next Jefferson nickel we're about to reveal is even rarer, with minting quirks and auction prices that will leave you absolutely stunned. Now, let's dive deep into one of the rarest Jefferson nickels ever minted, the 1939s. This coin comes from the San Francisco Mint, and it is considered by collectors to be one of the crown jewels of U.S. coinage. Why? Because its production was extremely limited, and very few examples have survived in high-grade, collectible condition. Today, finding one of these coins is like discovering a hidden treasure that has been quietly waiting for decades. What makes the 1939s so extraordinary are the minute details and minting characteristics that separate it from ordinary nickels. Experts study Jefferson's profile, the Monticello building on the reverse, and even tiny die markers that are almost invisible to the naked eye. These subtle features are crucial because they determine the coin's rarity and value. A single flaw or the lack of one can change a coin's value from a few $1,000s to a jaw-dropping six-figure sum. And the rarest, perfectly preserved specimens have been known to sell for over $1 million. Beyond just numbers, the 1939s Jefferson nickel carries immense historical significance. Minted just before the U.S. entered World War II, it represents a snapshot of a critical era in American history. Each coin survived decades of circulation, passing through countless hands, often tucked away in drawers or collections, before finally resurfacing in auctions and becoming the prized possession of collectors. It's not just a nickel, it's a story of history, survival, and legacy, all encapsulated in a tiny piece of metal. Collectors value this coin, not only for its monetary worth, but also for the thrill of discovery and the prestige of ownership. Owning a 1939s means holding a piece of American history, a coin that very few people will ever see in such remarkable condition. Its combination of rarity, beauty, and historical context makes it an iconic coin that continues to capture the imagination of coin enthusiasts worldwide. Next, we turn our attention to the 1955 Jefferson nickel, one of the most fascinating and valuable nickels for serious collectors. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin may look ordinary to the casual eye, but hidden within its design are rare minting anomalies that instantly elevate it into a collector's treasure. The 1955 is especially prized for its minting errors and unique characteristics. Some coins from this year display double dies. Others have repunched mint marks or subtle striking anomalies that are almost invisible without close inspection. These tiny variations are the reason why a single nickel from this year can command tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. It's incredible to think that something you might find in a drawer or old coin collection could be worth a small fortune. A pristine 1955 Jefferson nickel with sharp details, original luster, and noticeable minting quirks can sell for over $150,000, while the rarest, perfectly graded specimens have occasionally reached $500,000 or more. Each coin is unique, and even the slightest imperfection or the absence of one can dramatically affect its value. But what makes this coin truly special is the story it carries. Minted in the mid-1950s, during a period of post-war growth and change in America, these nickels traveled through countless hands, pockets, and collections. Many were forgotten over the decades, only to resurface as rare finds that leave collectors speechless. Each scratch, each mark, and each perfectly preserved detail contributes to the coin's historic significance and collectible value. For enthusiasts, the 1955 Jefferson nickel represents the perfect blend of history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. Owning one is more than just having a coin, it's like holding a tiny piece of history that could transform a collection, or even a life, in the palm of your hand. And just when you think you've seen it all, the next Jefferson nickel we're about to reveal is even more extraordinary, featuring minting quirks so rare that collectors around the world would pay millions just to own one. This is where the world of Jefferson nickels reaches its ultimate level of excitement and value, so stay tuned, because what comes next is truly mind-blowing. Next, we dive into the legendary 1942 Jefferson nickel, one of the most fascinating and valuable nickels in U.S. history, minted at the Denver Mint during the height of World War II. This coin is a true collector's gem. Its rarity isn't just about numbers. It's also about the unique story and historical context that surround it. Every 1942 Jefferson nickel carries with it the legacy of a nation at war, when materials were scarce and minting processes had to adapt to meet wartime demands. What sets this coin apart are the unique wartime minting characteristics. In 1942, the U.S. Mint experimented with different metal compositions due to nickel shortages, and certain coins were struck with subtle variations in alloy content. Some 1942 nickels have slightly different hues, textures, or weight, making them distinct and highly prized by collectors. Additionally, the coin exhibits rare die variations and minting anomalies, small details almost invisible to the untrained eye that can drastically affect its value. Collectors know that condition is everything. A 1942 Jefferson nickel in high-grade, uncirculated condition with original luster and sharp details can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, while coins with exceptional certification and flawless preservation have been known to fetch over $200,000 at auction. Each example is unique, and its combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance makes it one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickels in existence. Beyond the numbers, this coin is a living piece of history. Each 1942 nickel survived decades of circulation, passing through countless hands, tucked away in pockets, piggy banks, and collections before finally resurfacing as a coveted collectible. It represents not only the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint but also a tangible connection to America's wartime era, offering collectors a sense of pride and nostalgia as they hold a piece of history in their hands. For serious coin enthusiasts, the 1942 Jefferson nickel is more than just a coin. It's a treasure, a story, and a symbol of rarity and value. Its blend of historical importance, minting uniqueness, and market value make it a standout in any collection. And just when you think the list can't get any more exciting, the next Jefferson nickel we're about to reveal is truly mind-blowing. Featuring extremely rare minting errors and one-of-a-kind characteristics, it is one of the most valuable nickels in the world, capable of reaching millions of dollars at auction. You definitely don't want to miss this next one. Now, get ready for one of the most extraordinary Jefferson nickels ever minted, the 1938 Jefferson nickel. This coin is legendary among collectors because it's extremely rare, features unique minting anomalies, and has become one of the most sought-after nickels in history, making surviving examples in excellent condition incredibly scarce. What makes this coin stand out, however, is its minting errors and subtle die variations. Some 1938 nickels show slight doubling on Jefferson's portrait or the Monticello building, while others have off-center strikes or die cracks that collectors prize immensely. These small anomalies can transform a seemingly ordinary nickel into a collector's dream worth tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. High-grade, uncirculated examples of the 1938 have stunned the coin world at auctions. Some specimens have sold for over $100,000, and the rarest coins with flawless preservation have occasionally approached $500,000. For collectors, the thrill isn't just in the value, it's in owning a piece of history that few will ever see in such remarkable condition. Beyond the money, the 1938 Jefferson nickel is a tiny piece of American history, minted just before the outbreak of World War II in Europe. Collections and piggy banks, often forgotten until rediscovered by an attentive collector. Every mark, every detail adds to its story, making it more than just a coin. It's a historical artifact. For serious coin enthusiasts, the 1938 represents the perfect blend of rarity, historical significance, and investment potential. Owning one is like holding a tiny treasure in your hand, a coin that not only fascinates collectors but could also dramatically change a collection's value. And just when you think it can't get any rarer, the next Jefferson nickel on our list is a true legend, featuring extremely rare minting errors and one-of-a-kind characteristics. It has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide and can fetch millions of dollars at auction. You won't want to miss this next coin. It's truly the crown jewel of Jefferson nickels. Now, we arrive at the legendary 1939 Jefferson nickel, one of the rarest and most valuable nickels ever produced, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This coin has become a holy grail for collectors due to its extremely low survival rate and high-grade condition. and its unique minting characteristics. What makes the 1939p so extraordinary are the subtle die variations and minting anomalies hidden within the coin's design. Some examples feature faint doubling on Jefferson's profile, while others show slight inconsistencies in the Monticello building on the reverse. These minute details are what turn a seemingly ordinary nickel into a treasure worth a fortune, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Collectors who have discovered a 1939p in pristine, uncirculated condition know its significance immediately. High-grade coins have sold for over $200,000, and the rarest specimens, perfectly preserved with original luster, have been known to fetch prices approaching $1 million. The thrill of finding one is unparalleled, as each coin is not only rare but it also carries a tangible connection to history. Speaking of history, the 1939p, making it more than just a piece of currency. Each surviving coin tells the story of an era, the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and the journey of a small coin through decades of circulation, often hidden in drawers, collections, or forgotten change before finally resurfacing as a coveted collectible. For serious coin enthusiasts, owning a 1939p Jefferson nickel is a dream come true. It represents history, rarity, and investment potential, all in the palm of your hand. Its unique features and limited availability make it one of the most desirable nickels in the world, and its auction records prove that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to own one. And as if that wasn't enough, the next coin on our list is even more spectacular, featuring extremely rare minting errors and unique characteristics that have made it one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels in existence, capable of reaching millions at auction. This is where the true legends of Jefferson nickels begin, and you don't want to miss it. Now, get ready for the astonishing 1950s Jefferson nickel, one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in Jefferson nickel history. Minted at the San Francisco Mint, this coin is highly prized by collectors for its limited production, unique minting features, and remarkable historical significance. What makes the 1950s so extraordinary are its rare minting errors and die variations. Some examples display doubling on Jefferson's portrait, subtle anomalies on the Monticello building, or off-center strikes that make them immediately stand out to expert collectors. These variations can turn a seemingly ordinary nickel into a collector's dream, with auction prices that can reach hundreds of thousands, and in some rare cases, even millions of dollars. Coins with sharp details, flawless surfaces, and clear minting anomalies have fetched over $200,000, while exceptional specimens with perfect grading and unique characteristics have reached prices approaching $1 million. This makes the 1950s Jefferson nickel not just a coin, but a legendary treasure in the collecting world. Beyond its monetary value, this coin is a piece of American history. Minted during the post-war era, it reflects a period of growth and change in the United States. Collections, or piggy banks, before resurfacing to become a prized collector's item. Its tiny imperfections and unique features tell a story that spans decades, giving it historical and collectible significance beyond its face value. For serious coin enthusiasts, the 1950s Jefferson nickel represents the perfect combination of rarity, history, and investment potential. It's not just a coin. It's a treasure that could transform a collection or even a collector's life. And now, prepare yourself for the next Jefferson nickel on our list, the one that might just blow your mind. Featuring extremely rare errors, record-breaking auction prices, and unparalleled collector interest. It is arguably the crown jewel of all Jefferson nickels, and you won't want to miss a single detail. Now, we come to one of the most legendary Jefferson nickels ever minted, the 1939p. Key date Jefferson nickel. This coin is considered a holy grail for collectors because of its exceptional rarity, historical importance, and unique minting characteristics. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1939p had a relatively low mintage, and only a few examples in high-grade, uncirculated condition exist today. What makes this coin truly extraordinary are the subtle minting errors and die variations that expert collectors search for obsessively. Some coins show faint doubling on Jefferson's profile, while others exhibit tiny anomalies on the Monticello reverse. These differences can dramatically increase the coin's value, turning a small nickel into a collectible worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in the rarest cases, approaching $1 million. High-grade specimens of the 1939p are highly sought after because they survived decades of circulation with minimal wear. Coins with sharp details, original luster, and verified minting anomalies have stunned collectors at auctions, often selling for six figures or more. Owning one of these coins isn't just about the monetary value, it's about holding a tangible piece of American history in your hand. This coin was minted during a pivotal period, just before World War II, making it historically significant as well as rare. Each surviving nickel tells a story of time, survival, and careful preservation, passing through countless hands before finally resurfacing as a prized collector's treasure. For serious coin enthusiasts, the 1939p Jefferson nickel represents the perfect combination of rarity, history, and investment potential. It's a coin that not only fascinates collectors but could dramatically increase the value of any collection. And now, brace yourself, the next Jefferson nickel on our list is truly extraordinary, featuring ultra-rare minting errors, mind-blowing auction prices, and unmatched collector interest. It stands as one of the most valuable nickels in the world, capable of reaching millions of dollars at auction. You do not want to miss this next coin. Now, let's take a closer look at the legendary 195D Jefferson nickel, a coin that has become one of the most valuable and sought-after nickels in history. Minted at the Denver Mint during a time of post-war prosperity, this nickel may seem ordinary at first glance, but hidden within its design are rare minting anomalies and unique characteristics that instantly elevate it to collector's dream status. What makes the 195D truly extraordinary are the subtle minting errors and die variations that can completely transform its value. Some examples exhibit doubling on Jefferson's profile, while others feature tiny anomalies on the Monticello reverse or even minor off-center strikes. These small imperfections are what turn a seemingly normal nickel into a collector's gem worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Every coin is unique, and even the slightest variation can have a dramatic impact on its market value. Collectors prize high-grade, uncirculated examples above all. Coins that have retained their original luster, sharp details, and clear minting anomalies have stunned the coin world, selling for over $150,000 in auctions. The rarest, perfectly preserved specimens graded with the highest certification have been known to reach $500,000 or more, proving that even a small nickel can be worth an incredible fortune in the hands of the right collector. Beyond its monetary value, the 195D Jefferson nickel is a piece of American history. Minted during the early 1950s, it reflects a period of post-war growth, industrial progress, and meticulous craftsmanship at the U.S. Mint. Many of these coins traveled through pockets, drawers, and piggy banks, often forgotten for decades, only to resurface as highly coveted treasures. Every scratch, mark, and imperfection adds to the coin's story, giving it historical and collectible significance that goes far beyond its face value. For serious coin enthusiasts, the 195D represents the perfect combination of rarity, history, and investment potential. Owning one is not just about adding a coin to a collection, it's about holding a piece of history that could transform a collection, or even a collector's life. The thrill of discovery, combined with the potential for immense value, makes this nickel truly special. And now, prepare yourself, the next Jefferson nickel on our list is the crown jewel of them all, featuring extremely rare minting errors, unmatched collector interest, and record-breaking auction prices. It is one of the most valuable nickels in the world, capable of reaching millions of dollars. Its story is nothing short of breathtaking, and you won't want to miss a single detail. Now, get ready for the 193D Jefferson nickel, one of the rarest and most valuable nickels ever minted. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin has earned legendary status among collectors due to its limited mintage, historical significance, and unique minting anomalies. What sets the 193D apart are the minute die variations and minting errors hidden within its design. Some examples display faint doubling on Jefferson's profile, while others show subtle anomalies on the Monticello reverse. These features may seem minor, but they can dramatically increase the coin's value, turning a small nickel into a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in exceptional cases, even millions. Collectors prize high-grade, uncirculated examples that have preserved original luster and sharp details. Coins like this often stun the coin world at auctions, with rare specimens selling for over $200,000, while the absolute rarest examples have occasionally approached $1 million. For collectors, The 1939D is not just valuable, it's a symbol of history, rarity, and prestige. Beyond its monetary value, this nickel is a piece of living history, minted during a period of economic recovery and global uncertainty. It survived decades of circulation, often tucked away in pockets, collections, or forgotten piggy banks. Each coin carries a story, making it much more than currency. It's a tangible connection to the past. For coin enthusiasts, the 1939D Jefferson nickel represents the perfect blend of rarity, historical significance, and investment potential. Owning one is like holding a tiny treasure in your hand, a coin that fascinates collectors and could transform the value of any collection. And now, as we continue, the next Jefferson nickel on our list is even more extraordinary, featuring ultra-rare minting errors, record-breaking auction prices, and one-of-a-kind characteristics. It is considered one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels in existence, capable of reaching millions at auction. This next coin is truly unforgettable. And that wraps up our deep dive into the most valuable Jefferson nickels ever minted. Coins so rare, so unique, and so historically significant that some are worth millions of dollars. From the legendary 1939D to the extraordinary 195D, each nickel we explored today isn't just currency, it's a piece of American history, a treasure, and a collector's dream. If you've enjoyed this journey through these rare and ultra-valuable nickels, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video about rare coins, hidden treasures, and jaw-dropping collectibles. Who knows, you might even have one of these coins in your own collection, waiting to reveal its incredible value. Thank you for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, every minting error has a legacy, and every collector's discovery could be worth a fortune. Stay tuned, because here at our channel, we continue to uncover the secrets, stories, and values of the rarest coins in the world.